thing is, people will only do to you what you allow them to do to you. And whenever you've had enough, I heard a story one time of a cat sitting by a door, and every time somebody opened the door, the cat got mashed and the cat meow, make some noise, but the cat wouldn't move. And so somebody said to the owner of the cat one day, "Why do you think that cat won't move from the door?" And the owner said, "He ain't tired of getting mashed." And
That's
when you
true.
get tired,
Then you move.
you move. My question is, how long are you going to expose yourself to somebody who continues to hurt you? Because if you're having to continually forgive them, it means that you're continually exposing yourself to them.
Wow.
Now, forgiving doesn't mean, as we say sometimes in the church, where God take away your sins, not your sense.
Right.
So I forgive you, but I'm not going to expose myself to you to get hurt again.
Right.
I loan you some money, you refuse to pay me back.
I
lend
money
you with it again.
That ain't gonna happen.
You know, okay, you say whatever happened, I forgive you, you ain't gotta pay me back, but don't call me to borrow no money no more.
Right.
You understand? So for me again, you have to understand or have to have had enough. Now again, if you're working, as the latter part of the question said, what about those person who seem to be doing better? Again, the decision is you have to decide how much you want to expose yourself to the person. You can never, none of us can control what another person does.
It's true.
We can't stop them from talking about us. We can't talk them about hating us, none of that stuff. What we can do is change the way we relate to the individual, or we allow what they do to affect us. So, you know, it all depends again on how much you expose yourself to the individual. And, you know, if you figure they're trying to do better, then again, that's a decision you have to make. But if you keep getting hurt, I think it's time to move from by that door.
And I heard a saying, say, hurt me once, shame on you.
Hurt me twice,
shame on me. Oh.
Yeah.
You got anything to say about that?
I totally agree with what you have to say because, like I say, it's a personal topic for me. And when it was me being hurt, I forgave and I forgave and I forgave. But when I had enough,
You know,
that was it.
It
It was time to leave. That was it for me. And like I said, it's 3 years now. When I saw them, I just saw them last week, and I was able to say, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I greeted them with a hug, and I was able to just walk away and go. I mean, I don't know if they were left feeling like, "Oh my God."
She moved on, like totally.
Right, like totally. It's like, you don't hurt me anymore. I don't feel the hurt anymore. You know, the bruises have healed and my heart is healed.
So
okay.
you know that you think that is when you know that you've forgiven someone. Like, let's say someone has done me wrong, and I see them out somewhere, and I'm like, Jesus,
Animosity.
not today. So,
I hold no animosity at all in my heart.
Yeah.
No, nothing. It's like, okay.
So forgiveness is like totally just letting it go.
Let me tell you something. If somebody hurts you, and when you see that individual, something stirs inside you in the negative,
There's something that
you've
you
not
haven't let
forgiven
go.
them.
You've
Right.
not released it.
Right.
It's still there.
Still there.
I mean, I'm much older than all of you, but case in point for me, I had promised never would I ever call my father and wish him happy Father's Day. He ain't never been no father to me. And I thought I was over all the stuff. But about 2 years ago, the Lord really impressed upon me, and I had to pick up the phone and call him. And in calling him, as I was calling, you know, for me,